Everyone, welcome to CSE Core Concepts to my series Data Structures. Here we are going I am going to introduce you about circular linked list. In my previous videos, we have discussed about linear linked list, the operations on the linear linked list, and now we are going to see a new variation of the linked list, that is a circular linked list. Now, what do we mean by the term circular in case of a list? That is, when you are we all know that in the linear linked list, the last element of the list contains a null pointer. That is, no new address is being stored in the last list. But here we are going to replace the last null to the address of the first. That is, consider this linked list I have created. So 10, 20, 30 and 40. These are the four elements in my list. Now initially everything is okay, that is 10's next is pointing to 20, 20's next is pointing to 30, 30's next is pointing to 40. Till that all fine. In case of linear linked list, 40's next would point to null. Okay, because we have no way of going back, right? But here instead of making it null, the 40's next will point again to the first element of the list. Now how it is beneficial? Let us say right now by traversing, I am at third position, that is at element 30. And somehow I want to go back to the head of the list. Now the only way is that again I have to start from the head. But if I am using a circular linked list, then simply by going to 40's next, that is next elements next, I can reach 10 faster. So in this way, we can use circular linked list. Now the operations which we can perform on circular linked list are similar to those what we performed in linear. That is, we can traverse through all the elements of the list. We can search any element, or we can count the number of elements. We can insert new elements in the list, or we can delete elements from the list. So insertions can be done obviously from the front of the list, middle of the list and at the end, and similarly deletions can also be performed from the front of the list, middle and from the end. Now if I want to insert into the front of the list, okay, let us first see how to create a circular linked list, okay, before insertion. So if I want to create a node in an empty circular list, I don't have any list as of now. The node which I am creating, this is the first node of my circular linked list. So how will I create? You know that by using the function malloc, we can always create a linked list, a node, right? Sorry. So I have created a node, and a node has two parts. This has also been discussed. The first part of the node is the data item or the value, and the next part of the node is the next pointer, pointing to the address of the next element. Now since this is the only node in my list, so next will point to the node itself. Okay, so new node of data is the value which you give. Here the value is 5, and new node of next will be pointing to itself, that is to new node. This is what makes it circular. So this is my last node is also my new node. The head node is also my new node. Now if I have already created some few more nodes, okay, like this 10, 20, 30 and 40. So what is a circular? The list that next of 40 will point to the first element, that is 10, right? Now I have been given a problem that create a node 5 that I created and I want to insert this node to the beginning of the list. So what should I do? The new nodes next should point to the current head because it is the beginning, right? So 5 will become my head now. So 5 will point to the current head. Who is my head right now? 10 is my head. The 5's next will point to the 10. That's okay. If it is a linear list case, it is enough. But since it is a circular list, so till now the last node's next was the current head, that is 10. But now the last node, that is 40's next, should point to the new node, right? So you can follow the code snippet which I have given you. That is, new nodes of next will become the last nodes of next. Who was the last nodes next? Either you can directly write head here, or you can write last of next. Who is last of next? Obviously the head. It means the same, right? And last of next, that is head, is equals to new node. So who has become the new head now? 5 has become the new head. Okay. So this link, that is from 40 to 10, this link will be broken. The new link which will be set up is from 40 to 5, right? Next is, if I want to insert a node at the end, right? How will I? I can create a node. Okay, I have created a node called 50 having element 50. And what I have to do is that, who was my last node before this node? 40 was my last node. So last of next will now become what? 50. Okay, who was last? 40 was last. So last of next will now become my new node, that is 50. Good. 50 has become my last node. Fine. So its next will point to the head. Right. So 50's next will point to the last of next. Who was my last of next? Obviously the head node. Right. So 50's next will now point to 10. And who became my last node now? The new node has become my last node. And if I want to insert at a specific position, right? Specific position means position 3, 4, whatever, right? So again, the initial steps are same, that I have to create a new node. Let's say I have been given a list called 10, 20, 30 and 40. Now I have to insert a new element called 35 between 30 and 40. So the position is given, that is at the fourth position I want to insert. So similar to your linear linked list, what we have to do here is that I will be moving till the previous position. So I will move till which position? Position -1. So which position I am supposed to enter? I am supposed to enter at the fourth position. So now I will move till the third position. 4 minus 1, 3. Right. So now the 30 is my current. That is my current element where I am right now. Now 30's next was initially pointing to 40. But since I want to insert 35 in between, so 30's next will now point to 35. Right. So current is equals to current of next. So current of next is who? The new node. So current is my 30. That is the previous position where I want to insert. Its next will become my new node. And new node's next will become the current of next. Who was current of next? Current of next was 40. So 35's next will now become 40. Okay, now I don't have to reset the circular pointer because I have not done anything with the head or the last node. So I don't have to reset that circular pointer. Only thing what I did is that I moved till the previous position where I want to go. I broke the link between the 30 and 40 and I simply brought my link of next of 30 to the new element. New element's next has now become my current's next element. I hope you understood. Please go through the code snippets and please write in the comments in case you are not able to understand. So as of now, thank you and please follow for more such informative videos and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to CSE Core Concepts. Thank you very much.